Hey guys, Meta here. Welcome back to Metroid Zero Mission. Where we last left off, we collected the morph ball bombs and did some basic item collecting. Didn't really get super far, but you know, we got some of the basic items so far. Anyways, we're going to continue our way through Brinstar, hopefully making our way towards Crateria. So let's see what today holds for us. I do believe I cannot go up there. Anyways, we're just, like I said, gonna have to make our ways toward fighting Crateria, which means we're gonna have to make our way towards the depths of Brinstar. So, you know, we're just gonna breeze on through here. Anyways, let's see what is this way. Ah, a statue. The statue is telling us to... Okay, we gotta go towards Norfair, actually. Alright, so then let's do that. We're gonna head towards Norfair. Oh yes, so yesterday I planned on uploading, but I didn't, so sorry about that. My plan is to at least try to upload every other day. That's my plan, because, you know, I'm busy, classes and such. But yeah. Yesterday, the Nintendo Direct happened. They revealed that Mithra and Pyra will be in Smash, so to all the Xenoblade fans out there, kudos to y'all. Really happy of you. I am somewhat disappointed though, because, you know, me and a good amount of other people have been looking forward towards a new Metroid game, and the sad thing is that we don't exactly have access to that anymore. Actually, let me go get the power grip. Let me go to Norfair first before that happens. But anyways, like I was saying, I was disappointed because we were getting news about games that would be releasing in July and June, and games that would be releasing sometime next year. The thing that's upsetting me is that there was nothing for August. There was no Metroid news at all whatsoever. Like, nothing from Retro about the development of Prime 4, and I haven't seen anything on their Twitter or their website about it either, so, you know, that rubs even more salt into the wound. And honestly, I'm starting to lose hope, and I don't want to, because I love this game. Whoa, is Mother Brain. She knows we're here and that we're on the move. Anyways, we're now in Norfair, I think this was technically like the deepest area in the Metroid game. I'm not sure. All I know is that Brinstar is full of lava. It's a very hot place. Anyways, we're not going to be heading towards the right, we're actually going to be heading this way to our left, because there's an item in this direction that we need to acquire. It will help us with reaching some of these areas that we can't quite yet reach because they're too high. So there we go, I'm just going to go through this door. and up this elevator. So now we are in Crateria. Crateria was the area in Super Metroid where Samus lands her ship. It's like the, it's basically like the surface of Zebes is what Crateria is. So we went from like the deep, dark caverns of Norfair to the very surface of Zebes. Here we have the Choza ruins. I forget I don't have that upgrade that I need to jump in Morphle mode. Not yet, at least. And over here, we have acquired an unknown item. And it is incompatible with our suit. But don't worry, these unknown items will be of use to us in the future. You will eventually see. So the thing is, you have to interact with these statues in order to break these blocks. It could allow you to get items like these missiles, tanks, and such. If you don't get the unknown item before, then there's no way of breaking the blocks. Anyways, we're gonna have to do that same thing here. Oh, that's no good. Just gotta wait. Anyways, I'm feeling better about today. You know, it's good to finally be back here playing Zero Mission, the game I love so much. I'm not sure if this would be my favorite Metroid game, but it's definitely up there. I can say that much. Prime is still, you know, a very, is a Metroid game I hold up very high. I hold it in very high regard. So, but yeah, no, this is, out of the 2D games, I think Zero Mission has by far been my favorite. Anyways, the power grip here will allow us to grab onto ledges now, so I wasn't able to do that previously, but now we can grab onto here, and we can angle ourselves to shoot. We can even shoot missiles from this point if we wanted to. I think I can do the one wall. Let's see. Oh well. Yeah, but this is basically just show off the item. They always do this where like you get a new item and they always like had an obstacle that was the perfect setup to use said item, which is always nice to have. Anyways, we're gonna head this way, and you're gonna see something that players of Super Metroid might remember. So since I said earlier, Crateria is the area in which Samus lands in Super Metroid. Boom. Samus' ship. And yes, this is that same area. You do escape through the same area of, again, the escape from Super Metroid in this game is pretty much like the same because you're escaping through Torian from this area. However, if I bomb this area, you'll see that we'll need the speed booster, an item that we'll get later on. And yeah, you can save here in her ship. Pretty cool. So you know, we're just gonna do that. You know, it's always cool to have that here. Anyways, we're just gonna move through here, head back towards Norfair, so that way we can acquire the other items that we will need. So now we have arrived back at Norfair, and because we have the power grip, we can now reach this area. Yes, the jumps. I think this area had like a shine spark thing you could do, but I just don't remember. Probably not. But missiles is all that matters now. So yeah. Missiles are a pretty abundant item. I think they're probably the most abundant of the collectible items that you can get so far. Right, because energy tanks have always ranged to like 14. But I think they give you less in this game, I don't remember. I think it's less. Anyways. Now that we have the power grip, we can reach this missile upgrade. I could have just used the Morphball Bomb, but you know, that's a bit difficult. And that thing that you may have saw me doing previously in, what's it called? In Brinstar, was actually acquiring this item. Anyways, I don't plan on cutting it off short here. I'm just gonna save my game here. I'm gonna play for a little bit more. I'm gonna see where we need to go. We need to head upward. I think I have an idea as to what item we're gonna be getting. It's probably the... Actually, I won't say. Because so far I've been saying what items we've been getting, but I wanna remember, you know. Can I? Oh no, I need missiles to kill these things. Alright. But yeah. Anyways, oh yeah, my friend, the RET, he uploaded recently his second and third part of his Pokemon Platinum playthrough. So, you know, I'm gonna see about leaving a link in the description to his channel. Go check him out. Cool guy. You know, good friend of mine. He's the one that kind of inspired me to do a playthrough of this game. Because, you know, it's games that are close to us. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna make that. Oh, I think I remember now what I was gonna get. Anyways, what's even here? Oh. Well, I don't think that was the item that I needed, actually, but, you know, we got it. Or maybe it was. Oh no, it was. Anyways, the Ice Beam, it allows us to freeze our enemies, and we can use them as platforms. So these enemies I can't normally shoot, not even my missiles will do much, but I can freeze them and then stand on them. This is very useful, you will need it in the future, because, for example, here, you will need to use it as platforms. Oh, okay, I screwed up. Hold on, let's wait for him to come over here. So not only is this useful for the platforms, but the ice, and just the cold in general is the weakness of the Metroids, because their home planet SR388 doesn't have any cold environments. If they did, then the Metroids would pretty much be unkillable. But yeah. So I think it's funny that they call this game Metroid and they don't show up until like the end of the game. But you know, the goal is to eliminate them, so. And not even that, but in the future games they show up more frequently. I remember Super Metroid had did something. They had a thing called the mini, it's not the Miniroids. They had a version of Metroids that the Space Pirates created that were basically much weaker versions of the actual Metroids. They only had one eye, and they were, their ability to drain the energy from something was much weaker compared to that of Metroids. And you could kill them faster as well. So yeah. Maybe not necessarily Metroids show up earlier, but a variation of them do. And I was so glad that Fusion well, not fusion. Well, maybe fusion, but actually no, because the second Metroid game. But I'm happy that the second game, as well as Prime, brought about so many more versions of the Metroid, because Metroids in... So the way it was is that Metroids have a unique life cycle where they constantly metamorphose throughout their life. Sorry, I'm just focused on getting this missile. But yeah, no. Basically, Metroids metamorphose throughout their life, and this was not known until Samus was tasked with wiping out all Metroids on SR388. So there you have the... So they go from being like these jellyfish-like creatures, and they just change over time. So it's funny, they go like these jellyfish creatures to something more like an insect, and then they become more reptilian. It's very interesting. But yeah, that's how their life cycle is. So you have the Alpha Metroid. It's just a little stronger one, a bit more bug-like in appearance than the regular ones. The Metroids in their larval stage. That's the most iconic one. And then there's the Gamma Metroid, I believe it's called. Yes, there's the Gamma Metroid, which is basically an alpha, but a little bigger, and it also has legs. The Gamma then becomes a Zeta Metroid, which again is that more reptilian stage that it achieves. Very strange, to say the least. And then the Omega Metroid is like the apex. Like it is the strongest one aside from Queen. The only thing that could be stronger than a Omega Metroid is a Queen Metroid. They're the only ones that can lay eggs and, you know, give birth. It's sort of like how bees work. You know? Only queen, like, there could be female worker bees, but like, there could be female bees, but in the end, like, if it's a queen, it's the only one that can lay eggs. Actually, I think I don't even know if all male bees are, I don't even know if like all worker bees are males. I don't know. I don't know bees well. I'm not an insect person. Anyways, we're gonna just slowly climb up here and get that. There we go. I think there's an item that I will require later down the line. Oh yes, I remember I was trying to get something up here. Okay, or maybe I need that jump to... Yeah, no, I need the boots to get up there. Okay. Anyways, we're just gonna explore over here. If there's anything that I find, I'll get that. I was talking about Metroid variation, and Prime brought a whole lot more of that. So, Metroid variation in Prime, you have, of course, like the regular Metroids. The regular Metroids in that game, they just call them Talon Metroids because they are Metroids that have adapted to the environment of Talon 4, which is the planet that Samus is on. But the mutagenic element known as Phazon is caused mutant strains of Metroids to be created by the space pirates. Yes, love experimenting. and shit like that. Which is funny because it seems the pirates always get themselves killed by their experiments. Anyways, they have the Talon Metroid, which is just a native Metroid. It's now a Metroid that's become native to the planet. It must have been on there for years for it to have adapted. Or maybe not, because Metroids are known to adapt to their environments pretty quickly. So you got those. Then we have one mutation of Metroid known as the Hunter Metroid. It's supposed to be like an adolescent one that has an abnormally sized head, but the mutation caused it to form a tentacle that can latch onto something. So it's kind of freaky when you think about it. I think I can do the bomb thing here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, damn. Fucked it up. No. There we go, we got it. That's what I was trying to do. Anyways, the entrance towards the Brinstar Depths, also known as Crate, is this way. Down here. Anyways, we're gonna go towards Brinstar Depths. That beautiful 3/4 time song. It's just immaculate. But yeah, and then there's two more strains of like mutant Metroids that I can think of in like the first prime. There is there's the Fission Metroid, which has no weakness. So in prime you're able to switch between your beams, and you know, they have certain effects. So the power beam is just, you know, the basic beam, you know, very powerful, packs a wallop. Then there's the wave beam, which fires 3 bolts of electricity at the same time, capable of stunning your foes. And they also track your enemies. There's the ice beam, which, you know, freezes enemies. And it's the slowest rate of fire in the game. You know, it fires the slowest out of any of the beams that you can get in that game. And then there's the plasma beam, probably one of the best. It causes you to fire searing hot plasma that'll burn your enemies alive. So the Fission Metroid has no weakness, but if you start blasting away at it, the Fission Metroid will split into two with both of them having a certain weakness, and they change color in doing so. So ones that are yellow are weak to the power beam. The ones that are purple are weak to the wave beam. The ones that are white are weak to the ice beam, and the ones that are red are weak to the plasma beam. Hang on, I'm gonna one-wall this. Can't go there, okay. And then the last one being Metroid Prime, the peak of extreme mutation. And spoiler for all of you, or maybe not. Perhaps I'll save it for next time. I know there's something over here. nice, yes, this. We will need this later on. There we go. Anyways, I'm gonna end things here. Much longer episode, unlike last time. But, yeah, if you enjoyed it, leave a like, sub for some more, and, yeah. Until next time, I'm Meta. See you later.